I rather prefer disowning my parents to chase my own dream because they live their own lives. So it's my life, my dream. So you can't dictate for me, can't choose for me. I'll be the one to choose for myself. Okay.
There's a difference between dreams and there's a difference between goals. Normally, everybody dreams, but not everybody have the guts to actually make it work. So now the thing is, why can't you do both? Now, you want to do music. You want to do music out of school. What is your connection like? What is your space like outside school? Sometimes I come to my class and in my mind, I just look at my non-entity coursemate and I'm like, out of these guys, there's a president. Out of this guy, there's CEO. Out of this guy, there's this. Out of this guy, there's that. A man is not measured by the tangible and material things he have, if not by the people that he has influenced. So when we are talking about if school is what the hype, to me, yes, because the kind of people I communicate with every day, I cannot communicate with those kind of people if I go to a business space.
You said the parent blessings are actually needed. Yes, it is. But it is going to be highly needed when they see you there. That
True.
if you push yourself to getting your goals, achievements, and accomplishing that your dream, that's when, even when your parents see you, okay, I think I made the wrong choice.
Hey everybody, my name is Martha Osha and welcome to Spoken Paradox. Today we are talking the hustle versus the dream. It is a conversation every young person have thought about or probably spoken to people about. And with me today are two amazing guests on the show. We have Rita. Rita is a popular face. Rita, introduce yourself.
Hello everyone, my name is Lisa.
And we have Devon King.
Hi everyone, my name is Devon King Adioba. Everyone calls me Oba.
Alright. Before I go into anything, you know how we usually do it on here? We have a story to tell. A story about surviving school and the hustle. You know what I mean, right? Okay, let me read a story, quick one. Okay, so the story was sent in here and it's a quick one. Let's dive into it. I'm a student, but honestly, I don't care about school anymore. My real passion is music. Anytime I'm in class, I feel like I'm wasting my life. But when I'm in the studio, writing a recording, that's when I feel alive. The problem is, my parents keep pressuring me. They tell me that if I don't finish school, I regret it forever. But in my mind, I keep asking myself, what if school is a real waste of time? I know graduates are jobless. And I also know people who chased their dream and blew up. So what should I do? Should I focus on my dream now and risk disappointing my parents? Or stay in school and risk losing my dream? Let the paradox begin. So, should this person focus in school and risk the future? Or should he chase his dream and disappoint his or her parents?
Actually, is it going first or should I go first?
Yeah, go first. Why not?
Alright. Actually, I would rather prefer that person or me, rather, for example, for me, I rather prefer, in fact, disowning my parents to chase my own dream because they live their own lives. So it's my life. Do you understand? It's my dream. So you can't dictate for me. You can't choose for me. I'll be the one to choose for myself. Do you understand? So that's it.
So you would actually disappoint your parents
Exactly.
to chase your dream.
Exactly.
How about you, Devon King? What would you do?
Now the first thing I want to talk about is there's a difference between dreams and there's a difference between goals.
Okay.
So normally everybody dreams, but not everybody have the guts to actually make it work.
Achieve their goal.
So that is how you make it a goal. So now the thing is, why can't you do both?
Hmm.
Why can't you actually do both? Now, you want to do music. You want to do music out of school. What is your connection like? What is your space like outside school? Now, university, why they call it tertiary that's why they call it tertiary institution. It's not just for the books alone. And that is why when you go into the university, you have a lot of things that sways you even away. Even if you are the type that you went there for the book and the book alone, when you get there will be different side attractions that will just sway your attention and sway your determination away from the book and everything. And that is why it is a university. You are in the school already. Why not build yourself there? I can't if I start to mention musicians that started from school or that started getting known from school, we are not going to leave this place today. Okay, let me just make use of the one that is actually the ones that are trending right now in the likes of Ashake, the likes of Sheyi Vibes. Sheyi Vibes attended LASU, political science, left the school, but before he dropped out, he made sure that he was known. At the time at which Sheyi Vibe was at the school, any orientation, any party, he is known. He is going there and he is performing, and that is what schools can actually do for you. You see some content creator like Asha Khan. Okay, let's leave that aside. You see some content creators like the ones that are producers, they will tell you, okay, today I'm going to Unilag to see people that can freestyle to my beat and everything, and that is where it starts from. So why can't you do both? Now you don't want to disappoint your parents per se, because I don't want to go religious now, but the parents' blessing is actually very important. You wouldn't like it if they actually leave and abandon you, but you want to stay there and you want to build your sphere there. You want to build it in such a way that let people in that school know that this is what you do and what you do actually makes sense, and this is what you came from. And even by the time you start even building even the school we even want you to stay. That's why the fact that maybe your CGPA is not even strong or anything, because by the time you gather the fame enough and they are proud that you actually attending their schools, then it all
So,
works.
so you're trying to tell me he or she should not really focus on school, focus on music. Is that what you're trying to say? Like,
No,
you can't actually do two things at the same
I
time.
know you can't.
Master, I have something to say. Add up to what you're
Okay.
saying. So you said the parent blessings are actually needed. Yes, it is. But it is going to be highly needed when they see you there. That
True.
if you push yourself to getting your goals, achievements, and accomplishing that your dream, that's when even when your parents see you, okay, I think I made the wrong choice.
Yeah, true.
So
True. And
So are you trying to say a person cannot juggle two things?
you can.
Juggling two things is more like you're giving more attention to one than the other.
You can
And you
actually.
mentioned something about the CGPA going down. Are you trying to say, you're trying to like, okay, just invest everything you have in music, just go
no,
No.
I'm pushing to the music part.
Okay.
It's not all the musicians that are outside that they are from their background. Their parents actually want them to be a musician.
Yes.
Do you know that because they made that move, they pushed and they accomplished not just accomplishing their goal, but they woke up from that their dream, bringing it into reality. That's why most of the time, whenever I see most of these celebrities, I say to myself that, see, I don't know your background yet, but you see me, when I have my own children, I won't stop them from, oh, I don't want you to do this or do that. Do what you know will make you happy. Do what you know will bring you that thing you want on your table to be satisfied. That's all. So I'm not in support of parents saying you have to skip school to do one thing.
And
So you're saying you can do school and do that at the same time. You can do school and do your passion at the same
You
time.
can.
Follow school and follow your passion. But definitely one thing would suffer.
Okay.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Okay, now.
One thing you don't get balance, one thing would suffer.
I get. But now what I want to say now is it all comes down to which one of them is important. Do you understand? Now, we have some cases. If you watch American movies, you hear you're on scholarship, you're on sports scholarship.
Yeah.
Now, anybody on sports scholarship, be it basketball, be it football, be it, you don't expect that kind of person to be graduating with first class honor. Definitely not. If it happens, it can happen. It will be a miracle or anything like that. So I'm going to use myself as an example. So when I got into the university, though I got into the university for just book, okay, everybody knows, okay, this guy is kind of little smart and everything. When I got into the university, I got other interests, I fell in love with politics. I started school politics. I started the unionism, and during the first semester and the first season or the first session of my life in the school, I made sure that I had a good CGP. I had a good CGPA
Mm.
for my parents to see.
Mm.
Now, when I told I wasn't even then. I couldn't even bring myself to tell my dad that I'm contesting for this post or anything, because he asked me that, what did you go to school to do? You
Mm.
understand that kind of thing? And even my mom, even with the fact that my mom will be saying, I support you, I support you, she will still be like, are you sure? Are you sure? On those kind of things.
Mm.
But what did I do? I made sure that my CGPA was strong, and I was using some resources. Now, let's be logical. We are Nigerians here. Don't let us come and cap ourselves. When you are in school, it is easy to collect money from your parents and run your things.
Mm.
It is easy. I know. I hope my dad does not see this. I know how many projects I had on 100 level just to be able to print banner, to do things. I will be there doing campaign, vote for bar, free recharge card, free this, free that, and everything. And that took my name all over the school. Everybody knew me and everything. And what I gained, what I wanted to do. Right now, I'm not concerned. After then, I was not concerned about, but I made sure that my academic skill does not suffer for it. So when we are talking about this now we are talking about music.
Mm.
We are not music is not a daily job. Let's forget the fact that music needs all your time also.
Exactly, because you have to be creative, write songs, go to the studio, record, and
When you are in school, it now comes down to which one is important. There are some days that I will have class, and the days they will tell us that we are going to see we are going to the governor's house to make an. Now I know that the governor's house I'm going to, I would likely be at the back. I would not even I might not even see the governor. The governor might even just be seeing my head. But I will see like, I will now juggle them. Who is teaching this course? This place. So it all comes down to which one is important. So I won't say you should leave one for one. But at the same time, it all comes down to you and what you want to achieve with yourself. And most shows are in the night. School class is over.
So if I should understand what you're trying to say in a nutshell, you're using one phone to kill two birds.
Exactly.
Okay, that's aside. But I still want to get something here, because the question she asked was, if your parents, right, asked you to drop out of school or stay out of school or don't chase your dream or something, is what she's trying to say. Okay,
what I'm trying to say is this: you have a dream. Your parents is putting you in school. When you say go to school,
okay,
go to school, and you're like, no, it's music. I want to use my life to do.
okay. Actually, I actually totally agree with what you said.
Okay.
But you know that there are some youth out there that, if they are watching this now, their mindset is, the Kini auntie is so gone, Kini brother is so gone. But it's just the truth. They're taking out the mind of people. Do you understand? Just for the people that are upstairs here, they have something, they are reasonable, they have sense. You know, most youth out there will like, oh, mommy, I don't want to go to school. The dream gone, the dream is just for me to sit at home, eat your food, get fat, and be okay. Do you understand?
True.
So, and some people are out there too. In fact, like this that we are sitting here, we have some people that are thinking of how to become a president. Most of our youth.
Exactly.
Without something
Without, do you understand? Without, I'm telling you the truth, without anything doing, but they just have that dream. Oh, I want to be a president. I want to sit on that.
I want to be a
guy. Yes, I want to know what is going on there. Do you understand? But when they get to that space now, something will change. Do you understand? So that is the thing. Like when I was in school, I always have this dream of becoming a caterer, which I am today by the grace of God. Do you understand? But another thing there is, my mom, she's somebody that loves schooling. She read English in school.
Ooh.
She loves school a lot. And me, I love business. Do you understand? So when I was going to school, she was like, "Oh, did you know what, Mr. You love making movies, you love creating content and all that. I need to go and learn theater and act." I was like, "Mommy, business. Do you understand? So I don't want to do your choice. I want to do mine."
So I have a question.
Sorry,
I have a question.
that the prayer of the parents is highly
Important.
So when I told her that, sorry, that business is what I want to do. So it's either you keep praying and fasting for me to get it through that business. That is me accomplishing my dream and achieving my goals. Like what he said.
Yeah.
Do you understand? So
So which one should matter more? Pleasing your parents or pleasing yourself?
It has to be yourself. It has to be. It
my
is
parents will not be there.
exactly your parents. Your parents, even if your parents are there, how much can they know? It has to. It comes down. It is. It
You know
is.
that-
It is a jungle. All man for himself. You do what may, but it's just that when you are doing it, you try as much as possible not to make a lot of people angry
Yeah.
in the process. But the thing is, you always come first, and that is why, as a man, you sit down. Aristotle said, "By nature, man is rational," which simply means that by nature, man should be able to think what is going to work for me and me alone first. By the time you start even making your money, do you send your mother money first, even considering all our sacrifice and everything?
You get something very first.
Parenting is to an extent.
Oh,
If
okay.
you're in trouble right now, your parents will always be to an extent.
Mm-hmm.
Do you understand? They won't be there when you're silently crying.
Exactly.
They'll just be
That's
there
the truth.
because they are your parents. They'll be asking you, "Oh, how are you doing now?"
And
Hope you're
probably
fine."
when you even tell them.
Do you understand? Yes. How are you doing? Hope you're fine. But once they hang up that call or they leave your presence, the next
Yeah,
thing
you know.
is for you to go back to that same soberness of yourself. So you make yourself number one priority.
It has to be yourself. It has to be yourself
first.
So you have to please yourself first, not your parents.
first. Because if you are not even at peace with yourself, you will be conflicted in everything you do. That is just it. We have some people that they even love the book. They want to be scholars. They want to be academia, but they go to the school based on their parents' choice of course, and they become non-entity. They will become non-entity because they are not happy with themselves. So
Okay, let's say this. For instance, you're a musician.
All
Okay,
right.
let's just even use the scenario of you loving politics.
Okay.
Tomorrow now you become a big time politician and you're still in school. Will you still care about school?
If you're a politician.
No, let's leave politics out of
Sorry,
it. Let's talk
you're
about
asking me a question, but I just want to chip in something.
You get.
If you're a politician and you are not learned, I'm sorry to say that you use you for
It is not even politics. Politics
So
alone.
you are pursuing something like
It's not even
like a
politics
business
alone.
now. Like a business. Let's just imagine you're in school and you're doing catering. And your catering business is going very well. Would you still care about school?
It's doing very well.
Like you don't blow, you're a big time caterer. Everybody knows you. Everybody like, no, who is this girl that cooks? Everybody knows you. Would you still care about school?
Business, right?
Would you still care about school?
It's my choice.
Now I'm glad you asked that question because I actually wanted to chip in something earlier, but I was not able to. So now the thing is, even if you become very big at something, this world, we are all in our society, we are all surrounded with inequalities everywhere.
Oh yeah,
It
definitely.
is normal. I'm sorry I want to use this example. Sheyi Vibe right now is a big, nobody can disclose or nobody can even counter the fact that he's one of the hottest and the biggest artists that in this season in Nigeria. But now there are some places he cannot enter.
Because of lack of education.
There are some places he cannot talk. And there are some things. Now, if he is to be in my seat right now, he cannot give you an experience of convocation. Do you understand my point? Now, I'm not saying it makes him defaulted or anything, but it gets to some criteria that would default him.
Definitely.
It all comes down to what is needed. So by the time you want to deal, okay, let's say for example, I am a politician, or let's say the way I am right now, maybe I become this, I become that. Okay, I'm done with BSc. I'm still meant to have masters, and because I'm already well known in my local government, I'm well known, and they're already pushing me like, you are the next, and I said that no more school. It's primarily you are going to lose. Even if they appoint you, if you guys are conversant with appointment, by the time the president is dropping the name, senators are standing up. What is the criteria? What does he have? Where has it worked? What school did he attend? Where is the NYSC certificate? Where is this? Where is that? Where is this? Where is that? So there are some fields that those kind of things are important and they are needed. Imagine even me as a photographer talking to my clients, and I'm like, okay, maybe he was talking, and I just randomly say, oh, that was years ago when I was at the business at Lagos Business School, and he chills. I'll be like, wait, what? You attended Lagos Business School? Say, what year? Okay, I attended the year before. It has just created a rapport.
Yeah, a conversation.
Do you understand? It has just created another connection. Now, he is of this. Even if I go there, I did not know shit.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I was paying people, just pay and get my certificate. He has created something in his head. Now, the thing is, you want to appear well. And you want to create this aura in people's head so that they know that you are not just what you are doing.
Exactly.
They know that there is more to you. So they know that, Baba is in law school. Baba in Nikele, he has this, he has that, he has this, he has that. So that's just it.
Like I went to the show last week. So I saw this guy, this popular actress, Yomi Black. You know Yomi Black?
Yeah, I do.
So I was sitting down close to somebody at like the VIP set. Then when the guy was actually giving a speech. I was actually in love with the way he's speaking because what? He's not just an actress. He's not just a self-host. But he went to school. Because let me assume the fact that he doesn't know how to speak good English. Do you know he can't talk in some places?
Yeah.
Even if somebody that wants to help him says him, the person will be like, this one doesn't speak English. Afana. That's why most of these are celebrities put up with PAs. If you don't talk to me, go through my PA. Yeah. Do you understand? Because they don't know how to
communicate.
Yes, I don't know.
Conversation.
I was sitting down in that comedy night show close to somebody like in VIP. This person has money. This man I'm talking about, he has money. He's a Yoruba man. Sat down close to me. He does perfumes and stuff like that. The next thing, the guy was speaking. Yomi Black was speaking actually. The next thing he said was he wished with all his assets and money he went to school. That's what he said. I turned my back and I was like, sir, what did you say?
And now this is the money some of us are praying for.
He said something that he said something that really got to me. He said, sorry man. I said I'm normal. I'm still a young lady. I was like, okay, anyhow, Sha. Because he don't know how to respond to me when I told him that I was still a young lady. It's something we say, oh sorry about that. But I just had to say something. And I'm like, why did you say that? He was like, most of the time when he comes up to all these shows, he goes for a lot of shows. I see people, most of his favorites, talking on stage. The ones that you don't even know, they will be talking. But he has tried so hard in going to adult school. But when he gets there, he most of the time feel embarrassed that when it was that early stage of him going to school, he could not. He's in that now. I want to start going to school. That before he could talk to anybody, he has to go through his PA. That's why his 3 children, all of them studying abroad. He doesn't want them at all to be a liability like him. In the sense of, like in the part of him not communicating well with people.
Now, it is even, I'm sorry to add, it is even another thing, Seth, that you become known. And then, just like the Portable said it, they will rip you. Same thing they do to him. By the time they are presenting the contract, you are just looking at it like
you can't read it. Like literally.
Because you want to tell me when I'm talking, you won't hear what that man is saying clearly. Or do you want to tell me Bill Gates or Mark Zuckerberg, you will not hear what they are saying clearly. Do you want to tell me
Definitely.
Yeah. Oh no.
But wait, is school really worth it in this economy?
no.
Is school all that in this economy? Like our present economy in Nigeria.
So now the thing is, it all comes down to what you want to get from the school. I personally, when I was going to school, I told my parents, I said, I am just going for the degree.
Okay.
And me, I told them that I'm going for a degree because the degree is for them. The connection is for me.
That's where I'm going.
The degree is for them. The connection is for me.
For you.
And I made a pact with myself that this last that I am going to, by the time I'm graduating, I want to have at least 10,000 contacts of people who knows me by my name.
And sorry, you see those people that you want to have their contact, should not just be anyhow.
Valuable
Do you
people.
understand?
Because I noticed that we just normally use eyes and just sway some people off. Sometimes I come to my class and in my mind I just look at my non-entity coursemate and I'm like, out of these guys there's a president, out of this guy there's CEO, out of this guy there's this, out of this guy there's that. A man is not measured by the tangible and material things he have, if not by the people that he has influenced. So normally it all comes down to what you want. So when we are talking about if school is what they hype, to me, yes. Because the kind of people I communicate with every day, I cannot communicate with those kind of people if I go to a business space.
Exactly.
Imagine entering VI and then you're just, excuse me, sir, good afternoon. Can I know your name? No, but it is easier in school. It is easier. That's why you see some people like, when some people just casually tell you like, I just lost school for now. Like we went to school together. You'd be like, sir, for you, sir. Of course, this is his contact. We just used to talk every now and then. Now, this might be somebody that you are looking up to, maybe a mentor or something. But this is his classmate. So it is not, I know that the economy is actually difficult, and then the Nigeria educational sector actually making it very difficult for people to study.
That's why some lazy youth is in school now.
Exactly. They are making it very difficult. But
So you're trying to say school may be scam?
At all.
School is not scam.
At all.
It comes down to what you want to achieve from that school. School is never a scam. You that you are calling it a scam is because you don't have a plan. In this same school, just like what she said, I have a friend that started catering business in school.
Exactly.
In fact, it got to a point. You are still in school. This guy is still in 300 level. He is having a branch at Yaba.
Oh wow!
He's having branch at this, and I'm like, guy, calm down. I don't understand. In the same school where we are, another one started a gadget. I had a gadget store at the student arcade. Now, person is having headquarter at Ikeja.
I call it focus.
What do you want? What do you want? I remember when I wanted to contest for election, people were seeing me as parties. This guy, you don't come to party normally now. I mean, wait till I define. I hate nightlife. I don't like it. I like to sleep in my house and I like to do other things in my house. But I have to go because I knew so it comes down to what do you want. So if you don't have a plan, I went to school for a plan. I went to school with a plan rather. That this school that I am going to, I want to influence life.
Okay.
I want to get a lot of contact and I want to build my connection.
Not just that, and get your degree.
And get my degree. The degree is a bonus.
Yes, it can actually be a bonus, but if you say that degree is for your parents, actually, it's actually for you.
Exactly.
Do you understand? Because when you go out, people will be like, this degree you get. I've been in a garden when my friends were talking. I actually went to a and my friend was like, she was tackling her other friend that you know they do any already because she sells this stuff and everything. That which degree you get? He was like, "Show you the wine me. Me I go school. I'm like, so I don't understand. I think say you don't say school now stuff. Why you come to ask her which degree she gets? What's your business? You don't know anything about schooling, so since school now scam for you. Why are you asking now? So if she tell you now that she's in first class degree, upper, lower,
you don't even know what it is. You don't even know what it is. You don't know what it is. School is not scam. You just don't have a plan for you. You don't have a plan.
Like my mom would say, in every day of your life, like this here now, she would say, get a book, higher education, draft out what you want throughout,
step by
step, and follow it. And see how your life will not change. Most people don't know that secret. I'm telling you the truth.
They don't.
It's a very big secret.
They don't know how to write down.
Big secret.
I had a girl that came into school. She came for this thing, and just because she loved chess, right now the girl got to represent LASO in the whole Africa University games.
Wow.
This girl is very good. Right now, she is getting known for chess. This is somebody that came to school to study
And
what?
it might be probably that her parent doesn't like her doing that thing.
Exactly.
Do you
It is
understand?
mostly that. So we have come to the conclusion that you can go through school and also survive your dream. Pursue your dream and pursue school at the same time. School may be scam. Your degree is actually everything. There are places where you need to talk, you need to have a conversation, you need to communicate, and your degree is actually the thing. Connection you can get from school. So school may be scam. Thank you, Rita. Thank you, King, for
You're
sharing your
welcome.
opinion, your beautiful minds. And until next time, I am Martha Osha, and this is Spoken Paradox.